Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Balcony Yap. This is the seventh edition. Olunaku olwaleero. It is a beautiful Sunday. We are just having some simple chills here and there. Still in the heart of Jinja City. It is the Balcony Yap. Good news production. Bali wanene era okukakasa nti tubawa ekifaananyi ekirungi eno basangibwa wano ku Baba Arcade. You can pass by and give them business. They do have the quality cameras for any kind of event. Nairoenda kuchawa that weekend project of yours. Good News Production is here. MCJP, that is my name. Today's episode, we are going to be a little bit serious. It's not going to be like the other Noaha, Videvitu Bulikasera, Kuwaya, Musimanya Vichi. Today we are going to dive into knowing the history of Jinja City. Idinda yatuketia oidi nalinta mblanga mutaoni wano. Ngankoba abantu nti oli Jinja mpya nga ne wanengeri je nakulira ku main street muna. With my simple conversation with this gentleman, I've realized that I know nothing about Jinja City. With me on set today, ladies and gentlemen, I do have the man himself, Lazarus Science. May I call him Uncle Lazo for my personal, if you know it, you know. If you get it, you get it. I call him Uncle Lazo. Most of the people call him Lazarus Science. Most of the people, most of you people have seen him in diplomatic talks. Some of you have called him when you need extra English and getting to know the rule of law. Welcome to the Balcony Up, Mr. Lazarus.
Yeah, thank you. Balcony.
Yap.
Balcony.
Yap.
You know, English is rich. But given the Gen Z language, Balcony Yap. It's a pleasure. It's an opportunity. Lazarus Science, Namadu. A politician, a farmer, and summarize it all, an entrepreneur, and a born of Jinja, late 70s series.
Millennial.
Yeah, right in the middle of the city. That was Main Street, Plot 33. Is where I was born, and they just rushed my mom to Jinja Hospital, and then after birth, everything happened in Main Street. We had fun, we were raised there, we studied in Jinja. Jinja is a heritage town in East Africa, in Africa and world over, because it holds the #1 heritage site, source of the Nile, very popular. True. So today, I think we shall look around about the heritage resources of Jinja. And people should not just look at Jinja as any other town. It is a hub of so many lives which we are going to discuss. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Lazarus, before we even dig deep, tumazo kutegeera nti you grew up in Jinja, born of Main Street. In those 70s, I really don't want to go down there. And maybe probably walk us through what's your journey from your inception in the world. Wabitirawa, which schools did you go to? What qualifications do you have? So that omuntu yena ali eyo wagezaako okusanga talowooza nti you are an everyday person. Because me, I know you're not an everyday person.
Yeah. Born of Jinja, definitely 1 to 6 years, you are home. In Jinja, it was a luxury to have your kid in nursery.
Aye.
Yeah, because the Jinja environment had just transformed to the blacks. So we had the 2 powerful nursery schools, and they were so prestigious. Alliance Nursery School and the and I'm forgetting the other name where Kira Academy took over. I think it was Kira Nursery School around in Nalambai, where they are putting up a hotel. That's the heritage also we've lost. Those nursery schools are both lost, but most of us, by clicking 6, straight out to P1. So I have no nursery experience. Yes.
There's a time we had a conversation with Street 5 when it was Mchaza Kukwad.
Yes.
He had cover, I told him about the nursery and cover. You know, we see me waja kukuniku nursery.
It's true. So those 2 nursery schools were deep attached to the rich. But through playing, I followed my elder sisters to school. Then when they came around to look for me, I was nowhere. I came back at break time only to find out I was from school. Then there and then, my dad, Science, I don't know whether out of anger, out of what, the man just packed me up and he took me to Muiri Primary School.
Boarding
In P1. So,
so jaga yali mukambo oyo.
So there was nothing, no, don't explain no one. Reaching there, I met so many people, but because of the name, my name was really written very well on my suitcase, Science. I became so popular. Everybody was
Science.
Again, the subject is the name of someone. It was so interesting.
It was so interesting.
Yes.
So to all the Mirians outside there, Muiri Primary School.
Yeah.
We're talking about some of the pivotal schools. The schools, indeed, when you talk about Jinja City, tosobola kugabuusa maiso.
That school is still a powerful school. I don't know of any other primary school, but I've read signposts around about the primary schools.
So,
I don't know, because by that age, I did not cross the Jinja. So again, you're telling me something in abroad. So we could read about signposts about the primary schools around the Jinja, but in my lifestyle, about the lower education, 7 years solid, no repeating any class, excellence, year in, year out, it was Muiri Primary. So from there, I was brought back to the city center, Jinja. I did the Jinja SS for 4 years.
What did I make up by then? You know, Jinja SS,
yes,
they tell me that one class can have around 5 streams. Is it right? 5 streams, 7 streams?
That was HSC, higher education, what they call A-level. 5 streams was for A-level.
Form 5 just...
Yes. But for us, in the 90s, we used to do 15, 20 streams per class.
15, 20
And by the time we joined the JNJSS, it was the biggest school in population in East Africa. Because they were talking of 30,000 students. So I remember I was in senior 1A, but then there were people in senior 1.
X.
No, they didn't make X, but almost near there. It was really big. Around, we used to do minimum 15 streams.
What?
Yeah, minimum 15 streams. But the school was performing. The school welcomed everybody. Whoever wanted to go to school was given a chance. This gentleman, I happened to see him. He has a story to tell you. Honorable Mbazira, Bali Kudembe of Jinja East. For him was our commander in that class of those who were given a chance to come to school. He had the humble approach to school. I don't know why in the English call it humble. Who were very many. Honorable Mule was also a humble student there. Those are the people who used to trek to town. For us, the school was just in our compound. I went to Kira College for A level. Then I went for natural resource environment in Makerere. Then I did several postgraduate courses, but majorly I did the MBA, which I intend to add on luxuriously. Yeah, I deserve a PhD. I've rested enough, and yeah, I'm enrolling for a PhD soon. Then currently I'm a politician. I've practiced so many professions in entertainment. I'm the only person who invented and successfully ran public city carnival in Jinja. And
which year was that? What was Jinja Carnival? By then I was still young.
Yeah, we moved.
But I failed to understand it. They blocked the entire street.
The entire street.
Awonga ku Sport 6 awo batekawo stage. Wanonga ku CPS nawo. Wanonge wa Madivani nawo waliwo stage.
So I'm the proprietor for that. Yes. So we ran through for a couple of 5 years up to 2018. Then carnival, then COVID stepped in. It became so challenging, and even other challenges. So that's how much I love the Jinja.
You have talked about your journey through school.
Yes.
And Mwiri Primary, Jinja City, and then Kira College.
Yes.
In the middle here, Jinja City. There is a time, due to my hustles here and there, now I've seen a couple of schools do leagues. Go League, Mwiri League, Butiki League. Lwaki Jinja City mulemereddwa okola league yammwe? Ate nga mwabasingayo obungi. Lwaki balemereddwa? Up to now. Jiko League jeri, Mwiri League is there. Jinja City actually, no Jinja school is doing any league.
Talk about Butiki League. Yeah. BLO is one of the most successful and the biggest league in the country, and very sustaining. And when you look into other leagues, it's either an old boy from Kira College who is linking them up to steam them up and move. I don't know the creativity of Kira College, but you find an OB either in Kisubi went to Kira College, and that's how the league there is moving. Likewise, even in other schools. Yeah. So, but if you do things in the best way, you get to move there. And not everybody must do a football league. Jinja City is excelling in rugby.
Yeah.
Much as they excelled in football, they can reinvent the rugby league for schools and for all the boys, and they do. It can work out for them to compete in Amiriango, Kisubi, Budo, and everybody.
It will take them years.
Yeah, in Amiriango, you are not entrepreneurs. So
okay, putting the high school battle, because when Salawoko get in Songa high school, it's going to become a typical argument. Talking from a fumbler's point of view, I really know we shall really have an argument for an entire day. Fast forward, getting to know about Jinja City. Abantu abasinga ebwerwe womvagamba ngenda Jinja. What crosses their mind? Mabira, source of the Nile, and the nightlife of Jinja City.
Yes.
Most of the people do not really get to know that there is a lot you can see, a lot that has disappeared over the ages. Please, I want you to enlighten the people outside there. I want to bonabona avaliyeyo, whoever is going to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to whoever is receiving the link right now. Omuntu oyo njagala ategeere gye nvudde wa Jinja Industrial Hub yatandika etya, yamaliriza edduse etya. How have we seen our roads change? by the nature of the traditional buildings in Jinja, kulaba nti ebizimbe ebimu birikyuka bukyusi. Ebizimbe ebimu twalina nga olaba design y'abayindi typically. When you cross the bridge okugenda eyo Walukuba, you look at the quarters there. Ojja tunulira quarters otegeere nti by default this wasn't a place for the elite. It was either for the working class people and all that, the low laborers. So breaking it down piece by piece. Nendo otandika otukobere nti wano wali wati. Oluguudo luno bali luleta wati luli luti. History egemagana ku kindi. Piece by piece.
Okay. In most cases, most people in the present day when they know kukola comparison. I'll approach that by exposure. Nalikum Stockholm. Stockholm is like Jinja. It is also on the lake.
Gwatamanyi Stockholm je.
Stockholm is the city in the capital city of Sweden. So Stockholm,
Canada.
Stockholm is a humble city, and it has just transformed. I even shed tears. It has just transformed when I was in senior 4. Yes, it was exactly before 96. It was like Jinja. There were buildings, the old buildings, but they conserved them. What they only did, they claimed the underground of the conserved city. That's why you find the tunnels, so many things, but then they expanded to SLB, those are new hubs. The city has expanded to a tune of around 200 kilometers away from the old Stockholm. It was a fishing village, more of a swamp. For us, Jinja fishing village is with deep waters. So, the point in that, what we are suffering is our own fate. Much as we exposed, we are losing the treasure. In Jinja, first of all, Jinja never started from here. This present day Jinja was a graveyard for hippos, hippopotamus. That's why you see our emblem as a hippopotamus. And our motto is Kira Nobukombe, because twice ni Kira, Kira only on for the dam. Those rapids were called Kira. Then you move to Bujagali, Kira ne Dali Furious, that one for the dam. So, bakoba Kira Nobukombe aye lwakuba waliwo okuita Bishop Hannington. Basalawo osomesa abasoga Oluganda. Era yagana abasoga boogera ino Oluganda kuba era moto ebipande ebisinga babiwandiika mu Luganda. So Kira Nobukombe became Kira bwe Bugagga. But the original motto is Kira Nobukombe. So this town came from the most stable water bay in Bukaleva. But because of the thick forests of the sassafras, the bisukuma, and sleeping sickness in that area, abazungu babona nti it was very easy to deal with the hippopotamus. And the plateau, the flat bed of Jinja, the gravity flow on either side, the wards, everything is gentle in this present day. They left behind Kirinya prisons. When you see is Bukaleva.
Yongaku old Boma.
Kirinya.
Kirinya, the other side, yeah.
So behind that hill, we have Bukaleva Bay. Eja, Doctina, those beaches in Magamaga where they are. The water is still. And it is said the first water plane landed there from England. Because the waves are not so strong. They are not strong because the base in the hills in Bukaleva. So when they came here, we displaced the hippos, the crocodiles, and we have the city here now. This city was designed for a few people, and it was designed as an apartheid city. It was highly discriminative. Apartheid, yali so intense munsi edindi aye ateli wane edinda yaliwo. The old bomba jemboneyo ngomwirugavu tojayo. Era when you go there, you see the fragrance. Kutola kwena kudino byonone. Wojja Kira Road, those were Muzungu places.
Yeah.
And the golf club and everything.
Actually, era Wotambula even up to now. You can just look at the residences,
Yes.
how they look like.
Very spacious, leafy. So, Old Swambakot was a place for top-notch engineers who built their own force there. Very luxurious, brilliant engineers in Abali Mwambakot. That's also lost heritage. But Waida, Main Street, Skindia, Napia, n'ebindi ebigira ku paka eyo Kirinya. It was left for Indians. Era abayindi baatubisa bubi ino nti bo bakobambo tibeero. So ng'omwirugavu woni na mu territory y'abayindi n'enumba dobona mu area eyo ediri ku boys quarter. Oteeka oba ng'oli boy nga bakuta mu boys quarter.
That's why ayo gye baatulere akagambo boys quarter.
Dali abayirugavu nga bakwigaliza eyo toyira mu street omuzungu ng'ayinza otabukira omuyindi. Yes.
That's why the word boys quarter originated from.
Yes. Abayindi baatulina omayino nga batweta boy. So nga batuzimbira era buli kibiko buli mu mayumba gano buliko.
No, even these very buildings.
Yes.
These very buildings. Ngo olaba ekiri emabega.
Ng'omwo bwe bata abayirugavu abeetiika merchandise. The houses here are merchant shops. So nga beeta bwete no ba boy batiikula babayisaayo mangu nga buli oti buddukulu. So then abayirugavu abaali basomyeku nga balina certificates, abaali lit organized, abawanga support staff, babazimbira ewalukuba. And Walukuba used to be one of the biggest housing estate in East Africa. Reason, because Jinja was the industrial town of East Africa. So nga ofunye certificate ka diploma oli machine operator Walukuba. Ng'omukisa gukuyamba ku ng'ofunye omusaala okuyidda ku mutawuni edda ku mukatale na mu idduka lya muyindi gula ku saati wayirayo.
Okuyirayo. Ai!
Bino ebiseera byabajje epimu mudoga mwatyama kodi chicken papa mwaba tibyaliwo. So things have transformed. So nga abayirugavu bakoma mu industrial area bw'oba tofunye sente nga toyidde eno. Oyidde eno oteeka oba boy era obona even the access to Walukuba wale ku Dunlop. You just move there. So that is the setup of Jinja. Then the royals were really set up in Bugembe. The administration, Bugembe was like...
Was that really necessary?
Bugembe messed up. Bugembe used to be so cool, so prestigious. That Bugembe is compared to which... Queen Bamuzika. I'm forgetting that castle of Bamuzika. But it was designed as a European whatever in the London. Bugembe jemulibona tini Bugembe.
Actually, Bugembe is well known for having illegal power connections.
Yes. Ngachabazinga wa aveyo. First of all, to graduate to cross from Budumbu to the other side, it was also a problem. Ote kwaba ngo certified musoga. Chobobo na side ya Buekula. The setup also is for the rich. Then also, the first educated Africans to graduate in universities were Ugandans. They broke the record. The Dr. Kadama, medical doctor, the Rubas, for them, Kabili Bajaba settling around Wairaka. It was only the first vet doctor Kalikwan who amassed a lot of money. But those are pioneers of education, by the way. That is also heritage around. The Rwandis, the Rugogos, that area. If a generation but going through Wairaka, Muchikaire, Yomualumbe, it was not a simple village. Geraba Tegera and Tikanaka come Dubikali Jawa. The houses inside there, they are not ordinary. Professor Savia Wandera. So abo babateyo ngabazungu tibenda ife tukoleki beno. So that is the essence ate bo babata between Muiru primary and Busoga college Muiru. So nti bafulumanga okusinga. From Mwiri, they send you back to that place. Also, they wanted to give a buffer to Madivan, but it didn't work out. So when you come to Jinja, that was what happened in the early days of Jinja. Apartheid was there, or discrimination. But there we are. Now we have Jinja. I mean, it came, transformed so many things. We are not ready. Then the insecurities that happened changed so many things. The economy once collapsed. And that is Jinja. And we've lost so many heritage sites. We lost our first locomotive, Yali Lions Club, and then the Jinja Show. The Jinja Show has changed.
Actually, the Jinja Show has hit most Ugandans by far. Abantu abasinga abeidinda. Oh, should we talk about most of the current Uganda? Yena omusoga yena akulire ku waneno yatambula. Omuntu abaire ku waneno kankupe 15 years ago. Right now, if they're outside Uganda, babona the agriculture show on TV, they're like,
Everything show yaife. But yali esingawo bulungi even the setup. Because it moved from wildlife to agriculture to industry. It was very big. But it is even shrinking. So we need to do something. And it even had the leisure. Train yali yakabula way back. In the early 2000. Yoshonga only na train wabako old bridge. A train yakutambuza paka eno ku golf club. Awali source of gardens hotel.
yes.
Era train yafiira yabulawo eventually.
Ana ba scrap kuvairanga ana.
They are the elite tibana ba scrap. Because it was heavy. So we had that heritage place. We have the Uganda Railway Bridge. It's a heritage place which we need to protect, and the government should help us because that train bridge survived. How did it survive? Until the first road bridge was just next to it. And you see there is a road going there, but vehicles can't cross. Then it connects to Bukaya and you proceed to Kampala. That's the old route to Kampala. Before the one of Biko Njeru of Owen Falls Dam. We used to use that one. At all Olugudonga, the main connectivity gave it etyo bridge weneje mivule jaikirira ku works yabita ku Obotewe, then you proceed to Mombasa and everywhere. So the town is just shifted again this side. Recently twalwa protecting emivule, and everybody should protect
that battle. I think I was also silent behind it. I'm happy that for the first time I put my voice on a certain project, and it was indeed respected. Emivule man.
Emivule abe kamonkoli basa weje iwe bichi. You can only find those emivule in if I'm to remember well, Osobola Jagana Dokolo. Yes. Those that are standing round about a Dokolo. Na wali olugudo luja this district Akokolo. Then a village Osobola Jagana around actually in. A village they were planted by Semei Kakungu. So we never to call, we need to protect it. To in a computer to Simba. So if I have a name village to take it as a Montuji Gemaku, we need them. So for purposes of exposure, capital city Australia capital
city Austria.
Capital city Oyinzoniga atukobera.
Mbiko?
I think it's called Canberra. Sydney is just a popular crazy city because of the bridges. But the real city is Canberra. I think that's the pronunciation. Era n'ekitebe ekikulu kya Uganda ekiri n'ambasada yatyama. What am I trying to communicate? When you come to Jinja, at one time, remember the partnership of Jinja and Jeru. It is a heritage partnership. And the Bukaya town you're seeing, it is resources from Jinja that developed that town as an extension of Kira Road. And when you go to Bukaya, the houses are not like the houses in Kafunta. They are not the houses like in Mbiko. Bukaya is an urban setting. And these local governments joined together and they had a cooperation. Until of recent, when the things were tight, these people gave in. But as you may realize, the treasures are not on the side of Busoga alone that people enjoy, but they use the address of Jinja because of the services that are in the city.
Okay, coming back to the center of the city, to Waine, different people have come in with different regimes. They have promised to work on this and that. But as they try to work on these things, yeah? I'll give an example. By that time, when I used to go to Iganga Boys, twatambulanga bagera banga tugema gaali the board yakagali yatwikiriza mu taxi park. Right now, trust me, I can take 2 months without entering Jinja's taxi park. Is it located in strategically in a wrong place?
No.
Bus park angayo. Bus park angayo butimbona mu block up. Wabwerere waidula nabangoye abengoye abemidala jengoye. Actually, I also knew that place for saloons. Malinga mu saloni bungi.
Yes.
Buno bukanimu FC. Omala ugira akanimu.
Yes.
Oleka kozesa.
Yeah. Tulikubona abona ino lobutateekateeka bantu. Human resource development nekiri singa akalubiriza ebyo nabyo byolibona. It's because abantu tibateeketeke. Whenever people land in Jinja, they want to do what they feel like and what they think. Olija mu bus park, taxi park, hidinga Jinja zira public graveyard, they respectable.
So cool.
Abantu mwebaziga. There is no city in the modern day world where a city planner can earn salary without a disposal site for the dead. Era wano, I'm a politician. Buli afa tujja muzika abasoka kubira iwe. I'm aspiring MP Jinja Southwest. Abasoka kubira iwe. Onafe tujja muzika budaka, ayi tuzira transport, ayinga ne budaka ibalija baba etine yagulawo. Baje basaba busabe bakika bakwata uyu mwana yajeyo ayi wanazira wokiki. Bakwanta be mutu yambe ayi mumwidi nti wachika mukolechi. Olichibona. So the city tubabanda our graveyard impulira balizimba mu industries balikola ki. That graveyard in Mairo mbili must be gazetted. Mena magombe g'abazungu. We lost heritage. Graves are heritage. Graves are heritage. Okay. So abantu abazira we babazika banjiro mu idinda. They are supposed to be buried there. Olichibona. Abantu banyino wano bazira ku mwasiriza. We bafira mu Jinja Hospital babazika wano.
And you know, most of the people waliwo battle ya Kabristan ya. Waliwo battle ya Kabristan yali awo ni ni main hospital. There is that place and maybe that other place. Ejoy kwogera ku Mairombiri. Mairombiri I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors that there's a time Jinja had a chance of having a big factory there, and
when you load the cargo from Mwanza, you use less energy on the ferry, on the ship to Jinja. And the ship will dock in deep waters from Kisumu. Other than driving, you load all the trailers, on a ferry. New train wagons, from Kisumu to Jinja, on a ferry, it is 5 hours. From Mwanza, that is if you're using the port of Dar es Salaam, from Mwanza to Jinja is 8 hours. Wow. And you reduce on the traffic on the road. But when these people come here, they mess up. They think the survival is in town. That's why you see we have rampant land grabbing. These factories here you see in the swamps when you're going to Masses. They are not supposed to be there. Those factories are supposed to be in Ruzinga. They spoiled the railway, the Busoga line. Those factories are supposed to be in Ruzinga. After producing their goods, they would sit on the train and they come to the market. And even flow from Ruzinga to the port.
Some of them are...
everybody is squeezing, you find...
Maybe they preferred being next to the market. Really, no. on the mouth of the market.
So you distort the sitting room. Why is it that factories are just pumping in the city? You go to Mpumu, the people are putting up factories for what? There is a lot of liberty in the city. The city planner, you don't know what they are thinking. So, Abana idinda by Novanda the graveyard, and even also restore the Mairobiru graveyard. It's a very key thing. Reason, in the early 80s, when our parents messed up the country, the military, abantu bebayitanga in that time, they used to dump them there. But the graveyard somehow lost the respect of the dead. But people need to outgrow that. That graveyard must be restored. We need it. We need to conserve it. First of all, there is even a monument. Colonials used to bury there. So we need to revisit that. Away from that, we have copper.
Where
someone destroyed our copper chimney in Masese. The skyline of Jinja was distorted. Up to now, we are looking for that person. And in Ulupe, that chimney gave us a different look for Jinja. It disappeared because of change of unauthorized land use.
So was it a place
that chimney was a tower, and it was symbolic to Jinja. All the copper that was cemented from, and you could never even see any pollution because copper could use high temperatures. But it never gave us what? Pollution or smoke. You see? So someone who destroyed and is operating there to jam over under chimney, he blasted it, but we lost the heritage. You see? So many things have gone around distorting Jinja and killing its beauty. So in Mabaliwo, you need to see even people who saw Jinja before me. On record, Baba Kobe, the treasure that is disappearing. Town hall, when you go town hall, you can shed tears.
Man.
That town hall is a single-handed offer from a divan. I need to let that blocking, and they are waiting. Very beautiful. It's not anywhere in Uganda.
Yeah.
We used to go there. Administrative unit. We used to think it's a hotel.
Kukubira opate.
Ngatukubira opate. Tuekubiza bifanani. Wetuba tuiguite ngatutambula twaja. The loans wakiria. Aiboti wali
wali. Nabo innovate ere yakoze ka project yao. Fountain ere obajimena. Mbali kuira mu jizimba. Fountain ere.
Aye we isubiri gula center imeka. Bali zimbe. Ubona yoko ene loan around. The place is wasted. So people are killing Jinja. But there are things, even with direct translation, when you come to heritage. When Muzungu failed to pronounce the word Igaga, he pronounced it Iganga. And most people don't know that Igaga Road is a prestigious road for Vaisa Igaga. And Iganga town, yes, Inenda town is just around there, Vaisa Igaga Vali Iganga. That is it. Baisegaga's town. But because of pronunciation, people call Iganga Road. So what does Iganga mean? Those are direct translations. But the true pronunciation and the meaning, it is Igaga's Road. As head of the Baisegaga clan. You see? Or when you come to a field Musoga to pronounce the word Luba's Road. Luba was a chief in Buna. Then of recent we got a new word, Rubas Road.
Rubas Road.
But that is a road named after the chief, Ruba. The same also happens to Chigulu, Oboja Road. Oboja is a direct translated word which carries no meaning in literature. That the true word is Chief Oboda.
Chief Oboda
of Chigulu.
Of Chigulu, yeah.
Nsoba ni webeta ewantao. Namaka gali awo heritage home I've ever visited. Awali Doni, Gowaiganga boys.
Yeah.
You've never been there, but Nsobani's home is just up there. Actually, Nsobani was the son to Oboda. Those are the great children. I mean, those are the great parents of the current generation of the Zimba and the Chigulu. Yes. So Oboda, that road is not Oboja Road. It's Oboda's road. You see? So we have Prince Nadiope from St. Fatima. We have the Bondo Road, the near Tip Top. We have Gabla Road. That one at least never changed. And so many other prestigious heritage sites we need to look at. Yes. So that is what makes up Jinja, and we should do. Now, protect jealously. Things like Indian school. It is embossed. We have Indian school at Narambai. But now it is this diminishing. In a way, they even brought in a university. That is a special heritage school.
Man.
That was a Muyindi school.
Narambai kastovitira ku main gate yayo.
Yes.
The main building itself.
Yes.
You read that in charge of that?
I don't know. So Narambai is also a place in India. So that interconnectivity, we need it. It is a imported heritage. You see, Kachi is a province in India. I have friends there. Even right now, I can call Kachi Road. Those guys who came from Kachi, they settled on Kachi Road. So they also got, you see, so the heritage, the place is so lavish, and the people need to get this education. They need to go to the resource center at City Hall, and they understand their town. Not only the luxuries around, the luxurious entertainment spots around. When you come to also skilling schools, we have one vocational school for engineers and the technician in industrial area, which most people don't know that exists. We have a school of lab technology technicians at Old Boma. It is also a heritage place. We have Muzungu School, Victoria. Victoria is not an ordinary school.
Hey!
No.
Yeah, I was there for a short while.
Yeah, you be there.
I wondered why for Victoria Nile. I used to study a lot with those half castes and what.
It was one of the most prestigious schools. We need to protect it and save it. When you come to Rugby and the Jinja Club, you find people went, grabbed the land, but at least of recent, the trustees there are trying to protect. We needed that site intact. Yes, rugby started in Uganda, in East Africa, in Jinja. Good enough, now two teams are really prime teams. In the rugby, Walukuba Barbarian and now Jinja Hippos. Yes, Walukuba the current 7th champions, and that is good. So we need a lot to be availed in information and let more people come to Jinja. Yes.
Okay. That's a good one. To you outside there, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the Balcony Yap. Ku YouTube munange. Subscribe and view tuketaga. You can also share the link. Share it with your friends. Man, I want to chill. You can chill off and watch the Balcony Yap. We didn't literally mean it to gena kutula ku balcony tunyumie, but practically we are trying to bring issues that you see on a daily, but we talk about them in a 360-degree angle. We look at it outside the box. We think outside the box. We discuss outside the box. Lazarus, back to you. Jinja practically is facing a problem. One, by sawa 12 sawa emu Jinja town center yo eba etandise okukala abantu. By sawa 2 muganda wange Jinja mu makati eba nkalu. When will Jinja people ever adapt the culture of saying that nsobola okusula mu town mu makati n'embeera mu bulungi?
Yeah, it is a convenience. And first of all, it's convenience and cost management. The most interesting place ekyasinga kunsalusa we natambula when Magufuli was president in Dar es Salaam, they even diluted their alcohol. Tanzanians was not supposed to get drunk. They used to take low volume alcohol, beer. Beer couldn't exceed volume of 4. But commitment also to services is very paramount. In Stockholm, the buses, metro buses, are there and designed specifically to take revelers to nightclubs. Not to harass them, because when they are returning, they are tired. So in Jinja, that facility is not there. We are turning the center commercial, and the black attitude is not tuned that you can leave work, go home, and then come back. What they have done, the funders are in Mbiko with the disco lights and everything, in Kafunta, in Bugembe. So there is no reason of coming back. They fly their chips there, even if it's not on the standard. They say, we shall go back and pick money from the city and then come back.
Actually, most of them bakoba katinga lwaki nsigala mu tawuni muno onguze chupa ku kakaaga aye nga wendera yiwange Kafunta 3-5.
Now Kafunta, do you have a metro bus which will take that person?
It's not there.
This electric bus is just growing. If they speed up the production, we have those services.
Actually, it was a test run, but I think it's a successful test run.
It will, because we are just repeating. We used to have this Kafunta is nothing. That Chiyind was developed because of Jinja. People used to run a town service. Ngoso Lake Yindi. It wasn't a problem. Ngabo basi batwala kuncho. Sawa inaya batwala, sawa mukaga. Even after 2 hours, ngaba basi je Kiyindi. Yale abantu. So what are you talking about in Nyenga, Naja? It was nothing. There's always distort what was set up. You understand? So, are the services, is leadership providing the right services? You're talking about the night economy going too low. But too often, do you know that even the other services shut down in Jinja? Hey, getting treatment is a problem.
Banko outpatient, wow.
So, there is a lot. The solution is in leadership. That's why you're finding some of us into politics. We need to air out some of these services. So, that shouldn't worry you. And then also the quality of the service must also be looked at. Most people come to Jinja and they just go to the Lazarus spots. Anyway, balagiriza na ba border. They don't even waste time. They go. The riverbank is full of resorts. That's where people go. The rich disappear in the riverbank resorts. Now they have started crossing to Tongol. If you are on the beach, Jetulina, we have Kirunda's beach, an industrial hub. So you can't. Don't have no luxury to go there. Nema never certified it, everything. So there is a way we need to blend. Muntu wabuli dabe ngaidi ntu asigala nali achipsiwe ali safe base idamu twala aibutu abantu ngayo kukobi wofa mutawana no kutwala omulambo Yes, and Jinja is the United Nations.
Aye.
Yes, we have taken people as far as Moyo, Kaya. All these people are born and raised here, but they are given no option.
Aye. Aye.
So the leadership must think and lead and administer Jinja as a modern city. That's why you're saying, Sawa people are fed up.
Yeah, people.
Ekibuga kinaga. Engudo dagwa mu ife twakulira Kolansi mwirugavu yavangawo ekirembe emasese. Nga baleta amabaala ago nga olugudo loozo oti balunaza. Nga lwirugavu not this gravel gwe balibawo. Nga lwawo nomeneka. Have you ever walked on the road called the Nile Crescent? Do you know where that road is?
Nile Crescent. It's down. Side. Nile Crescent.
Along the Gulf Dam waters.
Dam waters. Yes, I've walked a lot.
If we twakulira, the evening walks on that road were so prestigious. Nga mutambula bazana golf, everything was so ambitious. Now you go there, you will shed tears. We don't like kusinga. Now what is attracting you?
Ife budondo era tusigalanga nifabas atokoze bulungi okwogerako. Budondo ozi aye omuntu we budondo. If a person was grown up in Budondo for over 20 years ngakwesa olugudoro every day, that person is dust resistant.
Yes.
His lungs are Pro Max.
We don't deserve that. So abantu bona who need and love Jinja, we need to come back to Jinja and put a voice. Jinja needs more people and it can accommodate more people. We need to protect the heritage. Let us not come back to spoil it. But nabali distorting records because they want to acquire property. Baloke tusumbua.
There is a time when nawulira ku nti ebizimbe mu town muno mu Jinja City waliwo bali bawa time frame.
Yes.
Until from this time to this time, if you have not yet improved it, something will be done. Yeah, and then I also heard that it was attracting some investors, all from Kampala, bamanyi business yokuzimba. Until they were getting attracted to come to Jinja. I don't know what really happened along the way.
It's great. Nari Dar es Salaam, there is a place called Kariako. It is as big as Jinja. It was conserved. When you cross from Magomeni Mapipa, our yard metro buses, the next place is Kariako. Well conserved. It's a distance, a walkable distance to the port. These guys, they have devised the means of saying, let the old be, and we get a new face of the city. And they have succeeded. To be rich, in Jinja, we must own a plot on Main Street. That's why properties on Main Street, everybody, they are distorted. Anaga or anaga. Asinza sente na twala. Now we can't continue with that kind of life. Then there is also that issue. So there is a lot of philosophy. Nebya bingi sawa no gandeshe mbisindi. Babinga Bantu Banja, I can't even mention. Abandi Vafa, let them rest in eternal peace. But they messed up. Owning property at Kira Road and the Main Street is the darling of Uganda. Everybody is like, this town is good. How you move about the Main Street? Nedoto police double anti. No. London, a great city. It is underground, the modern one. They left, they are maintaining all the things. These cities we've seen. You see? So, obviously, either people are in the administration of the city with a lot of greed and survival. They think it is their time to survive. They are not looking at sustainability. Life after the city is not their problem.
At that exact point, we want to look into the business world of Jinja. Most of the times, I myself or my friends have tried so much to practice business here and there. Omanyise cooperative of beating Ruseke. Okutambula no newali nayenga ogenda okwewunya nti all the branches we have in Jinja have their decisions made from the headquarters in Kampala. If it is not Kampala, it is Mbale. Jinja bajibuka. Jinja bagibuuka. I've gotten a chance to deal with these corporate people in the offices. On different projects, era naye nakugamba.
You got the regional office in Mbale.
I really want
They
to
put
do
the
this.
regional office
Oba
in
nobawulira
Mbale.
nga akabudget bakapassinze. Naye nga aba headquarters eri e Kampala.
N'abasazeewo.
Bakatemye, bamala bakatema along the way.
Now,
Why is Jinja facing?
Economically.
Why can't we as Jinja also grow?
I'm advocating for a state-of-the-art modern administrative unit on 2 sites. One at Kiira College Hill to be done by old boys. Another one at Busoga, at Muiri old boys site around Rubaga. Bana abantu ebizimbe ebazimbe biri substandard. They are not corporate offices. They don't attract investors to settle. Bazimba numba daba boy. Look at all the structures. Papa.
Hey, nebiriwe ebirungi biri kwidaba biremesa.
The reason why Kampala has taken over, you're talking about a corporate. You know what a corporate office is. Tell me a building here which was set up that was corporate offices.
So far, I've seen one, the NSSF building.
But we are all deal. Katuyanya, wajamu, poor planning. But
kaboneka bulungi kuliya.
Kaboneka bulungi jamu ndo idabo. They were so rushed. Aya tene baba lobero kutayo waigulu. Kalifulo zimeka tisa. Kulachi batu no. Okay, you gave a good example. Kulachi batu no. Ate bona tibakakozesa. Wabasinga kuliko offices z'abantu bandi. Tikamala. It is a lousy unit there. Jayo bona.
Mwenje bate.
Kasi underground parking. It is a road deal.
Je bate Kampala muna.
So, ewe ile example. Yejako offices imeka. Niwo pangisa friend ala temala. Kantu kaliawo just like this room. Now which other one?
We're having a new building here on Okulubas.
Kuspire Road.
Eleka expire eri Kulubas awo kumpi ni casino yo kalina.
Yes, kumpi ni casino ya Bavima.
Eriwa nawo.
The Bavima thing. Titu idi byali kwaja kwa Ndishing. Ayo abayindi ediwe bazimba. They are not into that. They are not into that.
They may do accommodations
so,
and all.
Also, the city administrators, they are to blame. Nkobera ku kizimbe kirala okobyo oti they have dealt with the people and they have cleared. Ekiri e Kampala ekiri ku office dabo. Then you compare with the Jinja. I don't know which one you dealt with.
Maybe I would not like to publicly talk about.
No, you sent this building, idiot.
Some buildings also are not the one anti.
Bana abantu ba papa. You know.
For example, the church house, Jebate Kampala.
Jebate Kampala. Have you gone? You're in Zolozo to Kuzirana Maduka. It has very nice shops. When you enter inside there, it is state of another artificial world.
The underground parking,
the boardroom, let's say corporate head, boardroom, all offices, toilets, washrooms, everything biyo. It is a tower and it's a tower. Everything is neat. Begani dinda no recommended office yachi. Ngamuzira infrastructure. You go to Nakasero, basinga bati ama Nakasero, ingira mu kizimbewa n'enfufu yakugwaku. Weringa kungaye ka kulikwa yenge kuoiro. Begano, don't complain. In this region, Jinja has fought back and Mbala has collapsed. There is a time we bazimbira Mbale resulting abantu batambula kuja Mbale. Right now we have claimed back that. So let us also put up state of the art buildings, said so local offices, and the people leverage on economies of scale. Kat you AP Park, a collapse since a Kairik, one in Akawa. I do know how many offices are there. A standard gauge you ride the Babata town wall, Babata Muka boys quarter in the so I want to abali kwa administering guidinda balina malo. Baloza funata nukuchikumi, yatamu, they can't attract someone even to start up business. Natwaire wano mukwano gwange yayidde wano ngali kunonya lwa campaign. Yakwati muna balance I want to do a corporate bank because I'm so good in that area in the marketing. I'm good at the business development. Na mkoba muna in Jinja bala ya jitwaire is going to put up the first corporate bar ku business park na mamve chizimbe echo chobone chiri awo. Yes. Kwa muna mamve muzira bala and he has gone there. Olichiwa.
Why don't you run a cheat day?
Because
apparently
nightlife
yedinde erikunuma
enuma
imunwera pressure
pressure nawo kurubi si wale we mukeseza muli motoka na mafuta we need to adjust. So you move likwenda night life. Muba ku signature, what is the holding point to signature? After the band, people run away. You can't hold the audience beyond.
Yeah, it's a hotel and the environment around.
Yes.
Them, yeah.
So that band needed either an enclosure. It's a different thing. The moment you step out, over first to kwira mundi. I want to start band esula lukoveti pa. Oba na buli muntu kulumwa ko mutoka yo kujajawa. Yaja
Baba likusansana in the night life of Jinja. Baba likusansana.
Ate muhamadira ku Rubisi wale mwana petrol ni diesel.
Apparently Rubisi. There's a time I listened to Museveni, Jaja Tubes. He said drunkards are very hard to control. Era abantu erao bite sport here. So at some point Rubis now has restrictions. You can the people do not drink up to a certain time.
But do you know why Rubis? I appreciated one thing. When you're drunkard, it's secure. The lighting is top notch. Umuntu aida kubona kuyambe. Era batawo restrictions, it is a safety sport. Yabantu. Jovoba no muntu aida yati ama bwacha me asobola okuvaawo okujeka. Wenzo kuba ku Rubisa waloba te kubona olati imwa.
Ime bale abampi baloba bonanga ku distance.
So that is
bale abampi.
Yes, so that is the concept. We babenda abantu bave ku Rubisi, but choose a lighting concept for safety purposes. Ngabantu we balija music ti wa amani no kuba ku Rubisi ti wa music. It is interaction. Mbozi. Kulacha abantu balumuka ku music
bayida tulina akafa kandi baketa table one wale
table one twenda ozena nendawo I am against it. Why? Ndinawo bakaire bange they are 80 years. I am now era njawo with a lot of reservations. They are 4 of them and they served the country very well. But the things have changed, so there is also conflict of it. The table one is good. Yes, it's good. I recommend mu darkness. It doesn't rival Rubis. Mwidinda wano buli muntu aba akoza ati obwirenga mutabwika. Akwaba ku Rubis. Tiwa bulawo savior. Ngukobedi safety yawo is because of lighting. Omuya yataida kwida kukuba ngatiba tiba mugemi. Yovo na buli akola acha ida yakolera osamari. Bwacha ngali awo. Olichibona.
Bajese summary.
So chembe mukole mu Jinja. You need an open bar like Rubisi. Then Rubisi etandike. Otherwise Rubisi will collapse when are forcing akubinga wa abantu. Because now people are telling men. And then they should also manage abakola akavuyo. But if bachingira they should manage.
Yeah. Okay, Lazarus Science, we've talked a lot, and probably maybe we shall be having you back a couple of times here. You know, you're a busy man. You're trying to shooting a kule, wakoba simanyo ina appointment nani lule wali oli kukola chimanya oli kubidding a document ya chi lule wetwa kweta wakoba nakava Canada lule atoli kogera nabataka nenda oyogere n'abantu in our parting shots. Talk to our people outside there, the region you are going in for, abantu bakuwe obuwagizi mu style ki nekyo
obuwagizi in simple terms abantu beidinda abasaadde bano abasomye ba JP babande they should offer leadership. Abantu abasomye don't run away from Jinja, come and offer leadership solution. Abantu ne fact esinga bunene mu development. Abantu we babanga bateketeke tibakumena. The reason why I'm vying for MPship in the Jinja Southwest. Tienda bantu bamanda ati wasoma wakola ki? So I've offered an alternative. As a leader, I only need your vote. The independent reason, because it is constitution. I don't know I'm not coming to experiment on you until I have not been a leader. In my campaign, I was given a responsibility to edit the entire country among the sugarcane farmers. I'm their chairman and transform them into active, transformational, performing cooperative union. So I'm the current chairperson of Uganda Sugarcane Growers Cooperative Union. And it is a good thing of economic transformation because cooperatives world over are democratic. They don't have business dominance. You all have equal rights. Seniority. So that's one thing we need to observe. Abasoma balina offering leadership. Tewala ebintu bino era muwagira abantu abatayidda mu kulembeze for survival. Leadership neri tumena, that's what I've been laboring to explain. So ebintu ebisigaye bidatu numira ate ba leaders abalina attachment ku history y'ekifo. You know urban centers are tricky. Mubona omuntu mwatandika kwa associating naye mujoba nanje omusaada bana avira gundi ayenga abakubye ekikopo abatoye ku leadership akoze byayenda muri kibona. So twekalirise bani betulita mu buyinza bani abajja okufaayo education. People need to know leadership in terms of integers or digits, numerical representation and presentation of our worth of the town in terms of the budget. Nekisinga bukuluwe batuyibira tutekwotegeera abaana bameka abali mu idinda kulwaki tibajire ku isomero and what is the remedy. Tibaida tutisatisa now it is government policy. No, it's not government policy. Wetubatusolooza omusolo, Jinja is the biggest earning in terms of tax. We pay more taxes or collect more taxes next to Kampala. We double Mbarara. Like 5 times. Ezra City, by the way, Bonaman Ezra Asoloza Musolo 50%. If I was ready, I would come and read the right figures. Begano Musolo go for go guja, Kurachi guja corruption. If we need to dictate subsidies on education from lower primary to university, where are the bursaries for university students? From taxpayers' money. The law mandates corporate social responsibility. Then I declare myself self-sustaining. Tifunanga kumusala. I've never earned the salary. But at least I can drive. I have 2 homes in Kampala. I'm even setting up a luxurious home in the village because of education. I'm a parent. Omuntu atasomye aba muzibu wa kuba naye mu society. So the leadership elikundeeta to push more people into school. Era very soon we double na testimony dange running in the media what I've done on education. Era amasomero gentukirire ku Mujinja. Nkobye school management committees. Detail the reserving local content resource of at least 5%. Kwaba abana kwabazira mu asirisi. Oba basawa, but they should stay in school. The school shouldn't pay a cleaner ngomwana asobola osawa ba converting adaba school fees. Mwagoba omwana omuto, why do you torture these children? And then you pay for a cleaner. You see? So we need to promote education in the city. edo figure budget ya education tusobola ogifandinga gwebe balemye tusobola nosonda 10 aye nga abaana tebabagobye school fees. People are willing, they are just waiting for leadership okubakobera ekyokola. So also the other thing, niwe yogeire ku head office nze zirakyantama nga idinda kuba n'abaana basomye nidino branches de basindika eno baleeta branch manager nga tiwaidinda baleetera contract akirininga nga tiwaidinda baleetera kuno wafumba emere nga tiwaidinda ayo contract akirininga yaida yagula ekyemu Central Market nusu 5 bamusasula omuntu aye nga baneiba abali awo bagula ekyeyo kyo bakirininga se branch bank branch se ya Stanbic bandisigaiza sente edo. Also these corporates bali tuli akaino local content tibaliji wandise a policy in capitalistic or liberalized whatever economic systems mulingirira abantu abaliyo bakola emirimu egyo olichibona beye basimule you give them that little money ayi muno omusaada aveyo ku Monday yaikirira wano yasimula banka ku Friday yani na yaira ayi ngemo abasoma muri wano ate batukola ekikolwa bazaala n'abaana babaleka wano. So the leadership question to those who are educated, those who are ready to serve as leaders should do that. Then also in the employment sector, the investors should consider abana baifa abasoni. Oja mu factory dino toyagana mu bana baidinda basoni. Ole yakubuza nti nasoma gwachi. But leadership is not addressing the issue to the investors. Bobe banomwirugavu babalowooziza nti bawere mwirugavu wa mwidinda ki mulimbo kumbe they have given our brothers and sisters from somewhere else. So my advocacy is simple. We need leadership transformation. Tubone nti local content abana bona beyagale ku ni bino byoliko ambu by 6 jinja abana bazira sente to spend.
Yeah, actually
bazira mirimo.
Actually woyogera ku nsonga eyo. The culture of Jinja people has it that people don't have a budget for leisure.
Yes.
There's no budget for leisure.
If you're unemployed, they'll judge it all out. You're not earning. So it is the leadership to enforce nti abana bafune emirimo. Mulichibona. Abana baje ku isomero and the leadership is only in Jinja where you find that they don't call back the graduates. Mabona ku graduates forum for doctors. We are lacking doctors here. I ain't got to somesha about doctors. They disappear. You see? It is only in Jinja City where we don't call back our engineers to address the engineering solution. I wabo na chiri kusite wo lao nga engineer gwa wairenga ha. Olichibona. So, leadership chikulino, the people who are viewing this show, we should advocate for career engagement in Jinja. Tutwidalekera site ntukuba site public service etu engineer mulala. We should call back our children. They task that engineer to do the right thing. Wabatayenda ali omusala gwaleke bano bakole. We can advocate for that. Our doctors, they come here in a shy way. We need to welcome back these doctors and engage them. But again, ntibaize waka. Bele batukoba atibana. Chechiri baluma. Bakola doctors come. And we sort out the things. So, nze mubumpimpi ndaba kobanti. We be ready to treasure our human resource. Abantu abasomye, they come back home. Tukoya abana beidinda okujja basigale Kampala n'okujja kunsido okuliya. Tibali tuyamba. Tutewe environment bayire wano welcome. Wetubaguze itaka ngali reset ayole agule itaka iliko chupuli sente de dafa yachawe idinde agolo. So we need also support each and everyone. So for those simple remarks, come next year, ndabasaba those in Jinja Southwest endeavor to consider. I mean, this is not a political show, but it's necessary to deliver that message. Consider numbered Lazarus Science for position of MP. I'm independent, not because I don't want political parties, but that's a topic for another day. But it's legitimate to be independent. mwebale ino mwebalira
Okay.
enkabeda musengwa dibe nimwe
Amina.
ninze amina.
Amina. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 7th edition Balcony Yap. Subscribe to our YouTube channel era teweerabira agamu ku mateeka ge tulina kati nti gwe wojja mu Jinja oyina omukolo gwo, oyina an event, you want to do the right production, you want to have a flexible team on site to give you quality work, good news production bali wano ku Baba Arcade. Katonda yabawa ekitone ky'obumpi naye basobola okutuukiriza emirimu. We love you so much, MCJP. I'm out. Ciao, ciao.